G'day, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to turn this plastic sprues into this plastic sheet. For this tutorial you'll need a blender or some snips, a sandwich press with flat surfaces, a roll of parchment paper and of course sprue. It's also helpful to have a flat surface with something to press down evenly over the plastic and a weight to maintain that pressure while it cools. The first step is to prepare the sprue for melting. Once you've prepared enough sprue, you need to start heating your sandwich press. Put down a sheet of baking parchment. It should cover the whole area. I'm only going to do a small amount this time. And you want to start putting the plastic sprue on there. Now you're going to need to do a few passes to get a solid sheet. There will be gaps in there. And what I'm finding is the thinner the layer that you put, the thinner the plastic sheet you can make. So if you go all in and make a big mountain there, you're going to end up with a thick sheet because the sandwich press isn't hot enough to make it really molten and flow around. So you're going to do a few passes, well I'm going to do a few passes, putting in a little bit more plastic each time to fill in the gaps. Now that you've got your first layer of plastic on there and your sandwich press is coming up to heat, it's time to put another piece of parchment on top and close it up. You want to start off slowly. Some of the jagged edges could tear through the parchment and the plastic will stick to the metal quite thoroughly. So once it starts heating up, you can just start applying pressure gently. Be careful, this one tips forward a lot, there's not a lot of weight at the back. What I tend to use is a piece of wood and I can push that down across the centre bit. On this model the arms get quite warm so I can't press down there. But if I apply pressure here, it's applying it evenly across the work surface. And then we're going to add some more plastic. So what you would have seen when I opened it up the first time is that there are gaps in there. If you carefully peel that back, it should come away quite nicely. You can see that it's kind of splodgy. So what we're going to do is get some more plastic and start placing it in the places where there are gaps. And we're going to slowly fill this out to be a solid sheet.
Once the sheet comes out all solid, you want to take it out. Just leave both pieces of paper on it and move it over to your flat surface. Put your board down on top of it with a weight to keep it from warping.
After you've given it a good amount of time to cool off, you can take your weight off it, take your board off and check your handiwork. It's pretty straight. There's a little bit of warping, it's hard to avoid. You can pull that out with maybe a hot air gun and just a bit more weight, but that is one sheet of hard plastic card.